Well, some of them look pretty good, but some of them are a little skinny.
I think they're appealing.
I think the guys look better.
Oh, they're a little too muscular for me. You know, I like the soft women, the kind you can,
A lot of people couldn't understand why a woman would want to become muscular. And it was difficult for them to accept it initially. It changes the whole standards of the way women should be.
Now, I hope I'm not misquoting this study, but there was a study done out in the Midwest that stated that most of the men involved in bodybuilding, not all, but a very large majority, were blue-collar workers who had gotten into it to improve their self-confidence. The classical, he kicked sand in my face and I was a skinny guy, and here I am, I'm going to build muscles to protect myself and give myself more self-esteem. For the most part, the women have been found to be almost without fail college educated, and most of them have gotten in to stay in shape.
I can't remember any time in my life that I've been without some sort of competition or some aspect of sport. I went through speed swimming, and from speed swimming I went into synchronized swimming, and on the side I was doing gymnastics. I was always physically active. I was always active in sports, and once I got out of high school, they were no longer there. In college, it was difficult to get involved with sports. And I felt a little abandoned. I wanted to be active physically. I felt that urge to be active physically. Initially, I got involved with weight training because I was a rock climber, and I needed the strength to do that. I had no idea what bodybuilding was. It was just something I was going to as a competition for women with muscles. My introduction to bodybuilding came through synchronized swimming. A very good friend of mine, a photojournalist, Steve Wennerstrom, was covering me as being the only black in synchronized swimming.
Swimmers generally tend to have a little bit of a smoother type of body line and not a very high degree of muscularity, and Carla, on the other hand, did. And when she went to put on her swim cap, she lifted her arms up to pull the cap down over her head, and there was a clearly visible pair of baseball-like biceps.
Steve was always amazed that I was so muscular as a swimmer, as were a lot of coaches, too. He said, why don't you try it out? It could be a boon, could be a bust, but I think that you have the potential for it.